the M4U Corsair. They're on the takeoff roll now, ladies and gentlemen. The Titan Aerobatic Team takes to the sky. Listen to the sound of these 600 horsepower radial engines. World War II trainers fly just 3 feet apart. They've been cleared inbound. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our show here today, the Titan Aerobatic Team. The smoke comes off and in as they work their way in for this, the downward bombers. Let's listen to Jimmy as he makes the call. Steve Gustafson, in fact, who's flying the number 2, but he's the number 3 pilot today. And today's flight works to keep his eyes locked onto the team leader throughout the entire. Over 10,000 produced. Let's watch now as the smoke comes on as they set up for this.
Okay.
Hampton Roads, another big round of applause for the Titan Aerobatic Team. They're going to continue to work out in front of us. And these North American AT-6 Texans, it was known as the Texan, the AT-6 in U.S. Army Air Corps designation, but the U.S. Navy land on aircraft carriers. They utilize the version of T6. They call it the S&J. It's also utilized by many British Commonwealth countries, including Canada and in some cases the United Kingdom. And they called the airplane the Harvard because it was in the depth of higher learning. We're going to continue to watch these guys, both Jimmy Fordham and Steve Gustafson, as they tail chase one another in this beautiful blue sky here on 28. Because up until about the mid-1950s, we built aircraft in this type of landing gear configuration. I know it's tail, and it has a lot to do about the center of gravity and how you land the airplane. These T6s were very challenging to our partners who have stepped up to make air power over Hampton Roads possible. Thank you to our sponsors, Centerra, proving health every day, and the Langley Air and Space Forces Association. They're a premier sponsor of air power over Hampton Roads and an enduring partner of men and women of Joint-Based Langley System and Air Combat Command. The F-22 Raptor industry team of Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Pratt & Whitney welcomes you to today's show and reminds you that they'll be handing out F-22 merchandise throughout the day. Don't forget to stop